What is going on, lads, and welcome back to FIFA 15 then and now, where today we are doing a crazy requested one. You guys have been going mad for Man City for absolutely ages, so I have finally gotten around to doing it for you guys. We're going to take a look at their oldest cards that they have ever had on FIFA Ultimate Team. Very quickly before we do get into it, this has just arrived. I showed you it in my video yesterday as well. It's my 100k subscribers plaque, and we're actually at 203 now, which is just ridiculous at the time of recording this video. So massive thank you for all your guys' support recently. If you want to go mental and drop a like on this video, or if you're new around here, make sure you sub as well and just keep that support up. Oh my god, it is absolutely insane, and thank you so much for it. But apart from that, unless you want to get any coins, there's a link down in the description to IG Sky. 100% reliable, if not a little bit slow, especially because it's the weekend as well. A couple of you guys messaging me, just be patient, they will come eventually. It's manual delivery and stuff with the web app down, so just be patient. They're nice and cheap, and it really does make up for the little bit longer wait time. But let's just get into this video. So we are you can see that we've got a couple of players on the bench, which is unusual for a then and now, but we'll take a look at them in a minute. First of all, we're going to smash through the starting 11. So up first in goal, we have of course got Joe Hart. That 83 rated upgrade he has got himself now, looking like a very tidy card on this FIFA. All the way back on FIFA 10, as a lot of these cards are going to be. A lot of Man City players have been in the game for ages, if not playing for City all of the time. There's quite a few transfers in there as well. Joe Hart being one of them, because he used to play for Birmingham and he was a 79 rated non-rare. His handling and his reflexes aren't too different, considering there's a 4 ratings difference. They're like 1 worse and 3 worse or something like that. Whereas his positioning is 10 lower, which must just be either EA are just making the stats up, or as he's got older and progressed and gone on to City and stuff like that, he's become a much better goalkeeper and has become got much better positional awareness is the words that I am trying to use. But let's move on away from Joe Hart and take a look at Vincent Kompany, 86 rated and the best centre-back in the Premier League on this FIFA. He is unbelievably good. Like, go and buy him. He's like 40k and he's absolutely stupid. 73 pace, 87 defending and 81 physical. I hate playing against Kompany, and he's no different on FIFA 10 either. In fact, he's probably better. 84 rated he was, so a little bit worse, but he's got 82 pace. Oh my god. Plus 9 pace he is rocking there. Only 82 defending, so not as high as -5. And you can't really compare heading and physical and stuff. The other stats don't particularly matter too much, but he has got better dribbling and better passing as well, and better shooting, but that doesn't really matter. Dribbling out of the box, catching up to people, passing it out of the box, he is miles better. A little bit lacking on the defending, but the pace doesn't half make up for it with that 84 rated Kompany. I would love to use him this year. Next to him at centre-back pairing, we have got Mangala. No Demichelis, and you Man City fans might be moaning at me and saying this isn't necessarily the starting Man City side or your strongest 11 or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it is, and it's kind of a combination of the strongest City side and the ones with the interesting cards. So didn't Kompany get dropped last weekend and Mangala and Demichelis played? But Kompany's in there because his card is a little bit interesting, whereas Demichelis' card is literally basically a carbon copy of his one now. Unlike Mangala, who is an 80 rated now, and back in FIFA 10 was a 68 rated silver, so that you can see why this guy's in here. We need to take a look at this card. 69 pace, 66 defending and 65 heading. I would not go near that with a barge pole. Stay as far away from that card as you possibly can. Now on FIFA, he is unbelievably good. 76 pace, 79 defending and 85 physical. The strong link between Kompany and Mangala, and then the Kompany strong link to Courtois, is the most annoying thing on this game to play against ever. They are so good, but I would not go near that silver Mangala. Absolutely no way. 69 pace, no chance is he making up for the terrible defending and terrible heading with that. Although, if it was 70, so if it was only one higher, I'd probably be raving about how good he was. But let's move on and take a look at Gael Clichy over there at left back. Of course, a Man City player now, but back in the day, he was an Arsenal player, and he was actually, this is pretty weird, this is one of the reasons I wanted to put Clichy in, he was a left wing back coming out of cards. I don't know if you ever even see one of them anymore. Like, if you want to play a 5 at the back formation, there is no cards you can go and pick up on the market, apart from ones that have been converted with position change cards that come out fresh out of the pack as a left wing back. That is really bizarre to me, and I don't think I've ever seen that before. His card isn't too much different. He's a lot faster actually, plus 5 pace, but apart from that, there's not a major difference. He's the same rating. His stats vary around a little bit, like some are higher, some are lower, but you could probably go for either one, although most people would go for the FIFA 10 one simply for that plus 5 pace. Over at right back, we have got Zabaleta, 83 rated. This is his upgraded card from this year as well. Just got himself an upgrade to 83, like Joe Hart. Pretty decent card, not massively used on FIFA simply because of 75 pace. But he's got good defending, he's got good physical, he's got good dribbling, and he's got good passing. As it shows in real life, he's one of the best, if not the best, fullbacks in the Premier League. Taking it back to FIFA 10, he is only 80 rated, and I think that is a non-rare card. It is the same style card as Joe Hart, rather than the one that Company and Clichy have got. 75 pace, again, exactly the same. His stats don't vary too much. In fact, most of his stats on the FIFA 10 one are better than the one on the FIFA 15 one, and he's 3 ratings lower. The only thing that changes is on FIFA 10, he has gotten 79 defending, where on FIFA 15, he has got 84 defenses. That just shows how key the key area stats to the players are, rather than all the other stats, where he's a much more all-rounder better player. Just because he's slightly better at defending on FIFA 15, his rating is astronomically higher based considering his stats. It is absolutely crazy. And maybe that 83 physical rather than 74 defending plays a part as well, although his stats in-game probably haven't changed. It is literally just the rating on the card because they've changed what the rating represents. So again, it's weird how the different stats and the different positions and what stats impact them position can change a player. He might play so much better in-game on FIFA 10, but he's a higher rated on FIFA 15 simply because of the higher defending and probably because of the change in representation stats, or the stat that it represents in the bottom right hand corner. Centre defensive mid, we have got Fernandinho. This guy's a beast on this game. 82 rated, 78 pace. He's basically just 70s across the board and a couple of 80s chucked in there as well, with a high defensive work rate to boots to drop in CDM. And this guy has got actually the newest card for the oldest card, if you guys get what I mean. He's the person throughout this whole series who has come into FIFA the latest. His first card on FIFA was in FIFA 13. He was an 81 rated non-rare coming into the game playing for Man City. This is because he used to play for Shakhtar over in Ukraine, so Ukraine have never ever been on this game, and I don't think they're likely to with the crazy stuff that's going on between Russia and Ukraine, but that is not a topic for this video. We are looking at Fernandinho, who used to play for Shakhtar, so he wasn't on the game, got his transfer to Man City, and subsequently came into FIFA 13. You can see the card there, 83 pace, again, basically just 70s across the board, apart from that head and stats, so the change in physical, again, is really making Fernandinho look a lot better than he looked on FIFA 13 or on his older cards, but still just 70s across the board, this time with 80 pace as well as 80 dribbling and 80 passing. Over on the opposite side, we have got Yaya Touré. This guy is literally the best centre midfielder on this whole game. Don't care what you guys say, don't care who you use, nobody is better than Yaya Touré. Vidal comes close, but still, Touré is just the absolute don of this game. He's an 86 rated card now, again, rocking 70s across the board. He's only got 2 70s, 3 80s, and a 90 though, which is just unbelievably good. Back on FIFA 11 was when this guy first came into the game. He was still rocking 70s across the board, but he only had 4 70s and 2 80s, no 90, and only 2 of them were 80 actually, with 4 of them rocking on 30. Still a very good card though. He looks like I would definitely use this guy on this FIFA. He's 3 ratings lower, and his stats do represent that. Moving into centre attack and mid, we have got David Silva, the left midfielder, who Man City seem to have all of their players as left mids and right mids, and then they just rotate which one they play in the middle, it seems, or that's what FIFA seem to think anyway. They've got tons and tons of left mids, and Silva and Navas and Milner and Nasri, the list just goes on and on and on. But you do have to play one of them in the centre, and it tends to be David Silva, as you guys have seen from his informs this year. But that is not what we're going to talk about. We're going to look at this 87 rated card he's got. Ridiculously good card on this FIFA, actually. Even though he's slow, his dribbling and passing are just so unbelievably good, it makes up for it. And back on FIFA 10, he was so much lower rated. I'm pretty sure this is just after he's come over from Spain. 85 pace, which is pretty good. That's a lot higher than it is now. Still 88 dribbling, so not too much worse. 84 shooting, only 78 passing though, but his shooting's actually a lot better. So looking at this card, you can't really work out why he's actually 7 ratings lower. He's got better pace, he's only 1 less dribbling, he's got 7 better shooting, and he's only got, well, he's got 8 lower passing, I suppose, which is the main one for a left midfielder. But even still, them stats, I would much rather use the 80 rated FIFA 10 card than the 87 rated FIFA 15 card. On the left, we have got Samir Nasri, again a left midfielder like I was talking about before, again much more suited to playing inside, so hopefully he will get himself an informer cam and we can stick him in there because he will be ridiculously good. He was on FIFA 10 though, actually a cam, and he was still playing for Arsenal, so the Manchester clubs love buying Arsenal's best players and getting titles with them and stuff like that. But Samir Nasri, you can see there, 81 pace, the exact same dribbling, which is pretty cool, and the exact same passing as well. 79 shooting is actually a little bit better, he's got better defending, and his heading is higher than his physical, so I'm not sure how, again, he is lower rated. It must just be down to the fact that his stats are more suited for a centre attack and mid, whereas his stats aren't particularly suited to the left midfield now, but I'm not really sure how that works because he's only a couple lower ratings on each stat than David Silva, so I'm not too sure. EA, I think, kind of just make these ratings up, so let's move on and take a look at Jesus Navas. 83 rated he is now, absolutely rapid. Back in the day on FIFA 10, playing over in the Spanish league, he was 78 rated, but still, He's actually got better dribbling, shooting, passing, defending, and the bottom right stat, heading. All of his stats are higher again. He's the same position. The only thing that's lower is he's got 3 less pace, but all of his other stats are higher rated than they are on the 83 card, but for some reason he is 78. Like I said, I'm pretty sure EA just make these ratings up, because how the hell can that possibly work? Unless EA are literally only focused on pace, which you could probably guess is true from the way this game plays, but even still, 87 versus 84, 72 versus 71, 79 versus 78, 54 against 29, and 60 against 53. The only thing that's lower is pace, which shouldn't impact someone's rating, and he's 5 ratings lower than what he is now. I've got absolutely no idea what the hell is going on. If you guys do, please do pop it down in the comment section, because that is absolutely bizarre. And let's just move on to Sergio Aguero, 87 rated. Again, this is his upgrade card, ridiculously good on this game. Back in his Atletico days on FIFA 10, he was 85 rated. And again, his stats aren't actually too much difference, but you can see why he would be rated lower this time. He's actually got better dribbling. He's got 3 better dribbling at 92. His pace is 1 lower. His passing is 2 lower, but the big one is that his shooting has gone down loads. He has got 9 lower shooting on this Atletico card, which is absolutely crazy. That, though, are the cards for Manchester City for their starting 11. Some ludicrous weird ones, like I've talked about with the ratings and stats and stuff like that, but not many too ridiculous ones that you wouldn't expect, like Silva Mangala. So I did put a couple down on the bench to kind of spice this video up a little bit as well. So up first, we're going to take a look at Wilfried Bony. 81 rated. He is now just transferred to Manchester City, actually, but if you take a look at his FIFA 11 card, he was still playing for Sparta Prague, so he's a 70 rated silver, which is crazy. I think he got a transferred version of this card, so I'm not too sure who to, but basically it's just absolutely mad. And I want to show you guys a couple of these crazy cards, like the Mangala one. So you've got a Bony one as well. It's 77 pace, so he's faster than he is now. 67 dribbling, no, Jesus, I can't imagine using that. Even with the 74 dribbling, you can barely even move Bony, so I wouldn't like to go anywhere near this one with 67. 63 finishing, or shooting rather, instead of 82 is absolutely crazy. And he's got good heading, as he does now, and got good physical. So let's take a look at Frank Lampard as well. He's an 80 rated player now, and I wanted to show you guys this one because these cards are ridiculous. Back in his Chelsea days in FIFA 10, he came standard as an 87 rated cam with ridiculous stats. Look at that, 91 shooting and 88 passing, and then he went and got himself what I can only assume is an inform, because it is the same colour. Like, they didn't used to make black cards and blue cards and stuff like that. 90 rated card, 94 shooting, 91 passing, 85 dribbling, 74 pace isn't unbelievable, but he's a cam and he doesn't really need that pace. Stick him on the edge of the box and just press B, and holy shit, that ball is going to fly into the back of the net. That is absolutely crazy. Never had the pleasure of using this card. I wasn't massive into Ultimate Team back in FIFA 10, but it looks absolutely stupid. So that is where we're going to leave this video, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, massive thanks for this plaque, which is fucking unbelievable. It's so cool. We got this for 100,000 subs a few months ago, and it's finally just arrived. And for 200,000, like I said, we're on 203 or something like that at the time of recording this already, which is just stupidly good. You guys are insane. So thanks for all the support. Make sure you drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. Like I said, if you've got any ideas why the ratings are crazy, pop them down in the comment section, and any other ones you would like to see, pop them down in the comment section as well. But for now, thanks for watching, lads. Make sure you subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time.